Isang masayang pagbati na may ngiti sa aking mga labi. Naghahanap ba kayo ng makakatuwang sa pagre-review ng inyong anak? Meron yan sa DepEd. Ang ETUlay online tutorial ay libre at handog ng ating kagawaran sa pangunguna ng OUA ICTS EdTech. Ito ay isang proyektong makatutulong sa mga mag-aaral, katuwang ang mga magulang o kasama sa kani-kanilang tahanan para masagutan at maunawaan ang mga modules. Hangad din ng programang ETUlay ang matulungan ang ating mga guro sa kanilang mga blended learning classes. Ang ating ETUlay ay mula kinder hanggang senior high school. Bukod sa academics, meron din tayong mga special programs gaya ng All is Wellness, Reading and Math Remediation, Storytelling, Mommy Tech Talks, Classes sa Gramatika, Speech Class, Financial Literacy, at marami pang iba. Pinalawig din ng ETUlay ang ating Alive program para sa mga mag-aaral mula grade 1 hanggang grade 3. Gayun din ay mayroon tayong ALS program at SPED tutorials na makasisigurong makakamit ng lahat ang inclusive education. May SPED hotline na rin para sa inyong mga katanungan patungkol sa special education. Kaya, subaybayan mula Lunes hanggang Biyernes, mula 9:00 ng umaga hanggang 7:00 ng gabi ang ating ETUlay. Sa ating pagtutulungan, maiaangat natin ang bawat isa. Ating itutulay ang pagkatuto upang di mapigil ang pag-aaral ng kabataang Pilipino. Itulay natin ito, sulong edukalidad.
Mabuhay! Good day to all! I am your tutor Madge. Welcome to ETUlay, a free online tutorial, an initiative of the Department of Education, Information and Communications Technology Service, Educational Technology Unit, ICTS EdTech. This program is aimed at helping and assisting learners from kindergarten, senior high school, ALS, Alive, and SPED learners. Aside from answering the modules, the ETUlay is offering programs which you will surely look forward to. Together with our parents and teachers, the ETUlay will bridge the gaps where difficulty and ease meet in learning new knowledge and skills. So, let us prepare our modules, pen and paper. Ready your mind to see and hear worthwhile and interesting lessons. Let us now study and learn, together with our volunteer online tutors. Tara na!
Good evening, everybody! May kasama na ba ako? I'd like to see the first viewer na mag-comment sa ating comment section. Tingnan natin ang most punctual or prompt viewer natin for tonight. Ay, meron agad si Cirilla Villejo. Good evening, watching here in Tangub City Central School, Grade 2, Valiant Learners. Happy watching. Hi, ma'am. Good evening po. From Tangub City, that is in Mindanao. Right, ma'am? Ma'am, welcome po, Ma'am Cirilla Villejo. Okay? Meron pa ba tayo? While waiting for others, ay, may top 2. Justin Ann Campusano de Goma. Okay, good evening. We have also, meron tayong mga avid viewers for tonight. Meron tayo, syempre, si LJ Kiambao. Hi, sir. Ashley Kiatson, Andrea, Jennifer. Sino pa to? Yes, ito yung mga parang top 10 na natin to. And we also have Belle Watten. Hello po from Kapas, Tarlac. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to another episode of our English class. I am Tutor Noreen from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. for tonight for ALS LS1 English class. Welcome, everybody. Na-miss ko kayo. Mga ilang weeks, hindi ako, nagsasalitan kami ni Tutor Mary Ann at of course si Tutor Sam. Kaya for today, I am your tutor. Good evening and welcome. Okay? Ready na ba tayo? Ready na ba tayong matuto again? Hello po, ma'am. Shoutout po, ma'am Coneve Kamba Chioko from San Isidro Elementary School. Good evening, watching from Bacoor. I'm also from Bacoor, ma'am. Let Lyson. Good evening po. Meron pa tayo galing Mindanao, right? From I will be asking this because there is connection to our lesson for this evening. Meron po tayong taga West Elementary School, Cristo Rey. West Elementary School, Grade 1 SSES. Okay? Taytay Rizal, we have Luzon. May Visayas na tayo. Meron ba tayong may Visayas? Pa-shoutout po sa San Isidro Elementary School kay Ma'am Coneve Kambat Choco, ALS Taytay Rizal, especially yung mga ALS learners natin, no? Na mga viewers natin tonight, welcome. Thank you for taking your time out for this session. Kasi siguro ngayon lang kayo nakakabakante for the whole day, baka nagtrabaho. So, thank you for giving time for your studies and attending our session for tonight. Without further ado, we will start. So earlier I asked you kung sino yung mga taga-Tarla, from taga Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao, right? Kasi our topic has something to do with places and language. Okay? If you're from Luzon, originally from Luzon, so you are expected to speak what? Ang mga taga-Luzon, syempre, yung ano yung language nila? Language ng taga-Luzon. Of course, it's Tagalog, right? Or Filipino. Okay? Or Filipino. Later, we will find out, from Filipino to Filipino, ano ba talagang totoo? Or Tagalog, okay? So, let's find out later. If you're from Visayas, then almost of course the people from Visayas speak Cebuano. For if you come from Mindanao, of course a lot of people, I'm from Mindanao, so I also speak Cebuano and Maranao for our Muslim brothers and sisters, no? So iba-ibang lugar, iba-ibang lingwahe, right? Iba-iba ang lingwahe. So there is something in our language that we feel unique and proud of, right? Okay, Tagalog daw from Luzon. Okay, syempre, ganun talaga. Dapat we are very proud of our language because tayo lang merong ganun. So, but Filipinos, kahit sobrang diverse natin, sobrang iba-ibang language natin, nagkakaintindihan pa rin tayo, especially if we watch telenovela o teleserye, no? Kasi may common language tayo. And that is our national language. Later, how did we come up with Filipino as our national language? Okay? Let's find out. Okay? So, ito yung kami. Every Monday, I'm Tutor Noreen and our Tutor Mary Ann and Tutor Sam. So, from 6 to 7 p.m. Ang dami ko na sinabi pero hindi ko pa na-introduce yung mga tutors ko. Okay? So, our topic this evening has something to do, of course, with language. It is entitled A Language of Our Own. And that makes us Filipino. Filipino na tao. Filipino also is our national language. Okay? Our learning objective this evening is to explain the importance of a national language for a country such as the Philippines, discuss the selection and development of Filipino as our national language, and explain the significance of English and of local dialects. But before that, I'd like to read a selection, no? Paano natin nagawang magkakaintindihan despite of our language that we use? Paano tayo kahit Ilocano ka, paano tayo nagkakaintindihan? Okay, let's try to read. I'll read it for you. I hope you follow with me. Okay, babasahin ko to as the best I can. Okay. Hi, I'm Nena. I am from Butuan, Mindanao. I am a student here in Metro Manila. I live in this boarding house with my schoolmates who came from different parts of the Philippines. Come on, I'll give you a tour. Like, tour daw tayo ni Nena. Okay? In Butuan, we speak Cebuano. Okay? But here in Manila, I have met people from different parts of the country who speak different languages and dialects. Ganun naman tayo, no? Pag ang bilis natin mag-adjust, okay? Especially pag iba-iba. Very exciting, very interesting. If you meet people from different places, nandun yung hindi ka na-break yung monotonous mo, yung daily dialect or language na ginagamit mo. Okay? Magandang umaga! Gusto mo ba ng mangga? Okay, this is Minda. She's from Batangas and she speaks Tagalog. Salamat, Minda. Okay? We also have Ami is from Ilocos Sur. She speaks Ilocano. Watching from Mindanao po, Juliana Padere. She speaks Ilocano. She loves to cook papaitan. Ay, ang sarap! A special Ilocano dish. Her roommate, Lila, is from Bicol and speaks Bicolano. Oy. Lila likes to cook spicy dishes like Bicol Express and laing. These two are the best of friends, no? From kung saan ka galing, aside from you have your own language or dialect, you also have your specialty, no? Pag pupunta ka ng Bicol, syempre may Bicol Express. Pag pupunta ka naman ng bandang north, syempre may papaitan sila, di ba? Kaya very interesting yung natin, yung culture natin as Pinoy, as Filipinos. This is room 4. The 3 girls who stay here speak different languages. Karina is from Marawi and speaks Maranao. Leslie is from Samar and speaks Waray. Ayan. Anna, who is from Pampanga, speaks Pampango. These 3 love to tell ghost stories at night. Nagkakaintindihan sila, even if they speak different languages. Okay? We are like one big happy family. Or wala palang happy, big family here in our boarding house. We like studying together and telling each other stories after meals. We tell each other our problems and also give each other advice. Okay? I know what you're thinking. If we come from different places in the Philippines and speak different languages, how do we understand one another? Of course, okay? So from the selection, we met 7 girls from different parts of the Philippines with different languages, okay? Let's find out. Who are these girls ba? We have Nena from Butuan and speaks Cebuano, Minda, Batangas, Tagalog, Ami, Ilocos Sur, Ilocano, Lila, Bicol, Bicolano, okay? Karina from Marawi and she speaks Maranao. Leslie from Samar and she speaks Waray. 7, Anna, of course, from Pampanga and she speaks Pampango. Bicolana here, Jen Rojo. Kamusta ang Bicol? Okay, so these are the girls in the story. But how come they understand one another? Because of the common language, which is Filipino. Okay, syempre, we always have this common language, right? Yun ang takbuhan natin pag nagkagulo-gulo na ang mundo at hindi tayo magkakaintindihan, we always go back to our common language and everything would be fine. No? Hindi natin So, what is language, by the way? Ano ba talaga yung language? How does it differ from dialect? Okay? A language is a system of communication used by a very large number of people. When we say Cebuano, okay, when we say Cebuano, that's a language because it is used by big scope of population or of people. Language ang tawag sa kanya, yung Cebuano. But Cebuano has variation. Like, right? Pag pure kang from Cebu, so pag sabihin mo pagbalay, bahay in Filipino, bahay. In Cebuano, you say bahay. Wala siyang L. But when we go to our place in Cagayan de Oro, when we say balay, it's really balay, it's bahay. So, pagdating naman sa Cebuano na original, Cebuano from Cebu, they used to tanggal yung L in balay. Ano, bay. Okay, bay. Asahin yung bay? Ganyan. Right? That's a universal words. Yes, that's true. Kapag sa buong mundo, we always have English. And sa atin, sa sobrang liit natin na country, ang dami nating dialects and languages. Okay? Later, malalaman natin ilan ba talaga yung languages in the Philippines. When you say language, again, it is used by a very large number of people. Like, pag sabihin mong Visayas, ang dominant language doon ay Cebuano. Okay? Pag sabihin mong Luzon, ang dominant language doon ay Tagalog or Filipino. Pero sabihin mong Tagalog, pag sabihin mo na sa NCR ka, pupunta ka ng Batangas, meron silang kakaibang accent at kakaibang variations. May mga pagbabago na, but still, ang base niya is Tagalog, okay? Or Filipino. So later, bakit ba sasabi natin Filipino or Tagalog? Ano ba talaga? Okay, later we'll find out, okay? There are hundreds of languages spoken in the Philippines, pero 8 lang ang major. Okay, major natin. There are 8 mother tongues or major languages, okay, in the Philippines. And these are, one is Ilocano. If you come from Ilocos, yun sa Luzon, sa northern part of Luzon, opo, okay? We also have Pangasinan or Pangasinense. Iba din yung malaki din yung scope nila. Malaki din ang scope nila. We also have Pampango, okay? Malaki ang scope ng mga Pampango, yung mga Kapampangan, like that. Tagalog, sa NCR, papunta ka ng South, Batangas, Laguna, Quezon Province, yan mga Tagalog yan. Mga malalalim. Okay? Mga malalalim. We also have Bicol for the Bicol region. We also have Cebuano pag nandun ka sa Visayas and Mindanao. Okay? Kasi ang Cebuano, sakop niya Visayas and Mindanao eh. Okay? And we also have Hiligaynon. Hiligaynon ay from sa Bacolod. Okay? Waray sa Marnon. Okay, syempre sa mga taga-Samar. These are the 8 mother tongues of the major. Sinugbuanong Bisaya. Ano yung Sinugbuanong Bisaya? Yung okay, yes ma'am. Yung pagsugbo, taga-Sugbo, taga-Cebu. Okay, ganun po ba? May mga wala silang yung balay. That is very common example. No, ma'am, no. Instead of saying balay, so we buy. Okay, walang L. Okay, but in Filipino, that's bahay. Okay, let's continue. Why do we need to have a common language? Okay, so go back to the girls earlier. Bakit kailangan nating may common language? Okay, personal communication. Okay, for your family, friends. Okay, so example, you were born and raised in Mindanao, pero si tatay mo ay originally from Pampanga. Okay, so you always have common language para mag-meet kayo. Especially pag si tatay talaga mahirap aral ng Bisaya kasi ang hirap ng Bisaya aralin. I don't know if you could relate, but then para kasi ang bilis ng Bisaya magsalita, like me. Kaya I'm a Bisaya. Kaya ganun ang salita namin. Medyo mahirap siyang habulin kasi mabilis kayo magsalita. But then, it's very interesting to learn different languages, especially sa ating country. Okay? For personal communication, when you communicate your family, kailangan natin may isa dapat. Okay? No problem if you are speaking the same language, syempre. Okay? Jeneline Oliveros Reyes, shout out to you. Okay? We also have education. Okay? How could you imagine ang teacher niya is speaking Filipino, and then if you're from Visayas or Ilocos, paano sila magkaintindihan? Okay, so of course we need a common language, and that is our national language. Exchange of information, okay, like when you're attending a seminar, a webinar, maybe pag yung speaker is speaking different language, very different from yours, hindi magkakaintindihan. Kaya isa yan sa gamit natin. Bakit ang tao ay nakaimbento ng language, no? It's very amazing, no? Language is very complex. Pero how come? That's one gift to us by God, right? Ang hirap isipin paano nakapag-decode ang tao ng language, but then that's part of our being, right? ALS, QC, CD1 or District 1, Ma'am Gan. Okay, ako din ma'am, asawa ko po Bisaya. Hindi kami nag-intindihan, kaya ginagamit namin Tagalog, and that's very true. Like me, my husband is pure Tagalog, also pure Tagalog. So we'll have to meet halfway. Okay, especially with the children. So kung saan ka base, doon mo na lang yung anak mo, to meet halfway. Ano na lang, yung kung saan kayo base, saan kayo nakatira. Like me, I live here in Luzon, so I have to teach my child Tagalog, syempre, so, para di siya ma-left behind. Okay, mahirap talaga intindihin ang other language, especially yung Bisaya, medyo complex yung ang Bisaya talaga, ang daming variation. Teamwork, okay? In a team of basketball or volleyball, especially yung pag in-import yung mga players from different lugar sa Philippines, tatakbuhan na naman natin yung common language natin para magkaintindihan. 6 is community participation. Okay, especially if you're new to the place. Okay? If you're new to the place and you don't know anyone, kahit sabihing ikaw lang ang nagtatagalog doon, you don't have other choice but to speak Tagalog kasi naiintindihan ka. Okay? Naiintindihan ka ng mga tao kahit they're not speaking Tagalog, at least they understand you. Kasi nga, may common language tayo. And legal system. Our legal system is, of course, based in English. Di ba, naka-English yung ano natin? Pero syempre may translation ng Filipino. Kaya we see to it that our legal system can be understood by everyone of all ages, of all race, of all tribes in the Philippines. Ayan, yan yung mga gamit natin sa language. Okay? Sino pa? Okay? Then, let's try this. Saan siya mag-fall? Lina tried to talk to her Ilocano grandfather, but she couldn't understand what he was saying. Saan siya mag-fall? Personal, education, exchange, planning, teamwork, community, legal. That will try to shout out kung sinong maka-answer nito. Lina tried to talk to her Ilocano grandfather, but she couldn't understand what he was saying. Saan siya mag-fall? I-exercise natin yung mga brain natin kasi syempre many of you siguro galing mga webinars and galing sa trabaho. Ayan, personal communication, Bel Waten. Ayan, mabilis ang keyboard ni yung mga fingers ni Bel, okay? We also have, okay, that's personal communication. If it talks about family, or the personal contact with other people, yung immediate family mo, yun ay personal communication. Look at the next. Perlas just transferred to her new school in Cebu. She's confused as to what her teacher is saying because her teacher is using Cebuano in her instructions. Saan siya mag-form na problem ngayon? It's very easy. Personal communication, Andrea, Romeline. Ayan. Ang iba nito, mabilis ang wifi. Ang iba nito, natagal nag-type. Okay. Education. Si Belwaten, mabilis ang wifi nito. Okay. Top 1 ito. First honors. Okay, Belwaten. Okay. Okay, sa education. Okay, let's have the last. Okay, look at this. Mang Ramon, a businessman in Pangasinan, ay Andrea, is in Bacolod to attend a seminar on new breeds of mangoes. Much to his surprise and confusion, the main speaker spoke in Ilonggo, a language that he does not understand. Ayan, saan siya mag-fall? Higher education, Romeline, Andrea. Saan siya mag-fall? Language that does not understand. Saan? Think of it, it is a seminar. So, what is in a seminar? Does it fall under exchange of information? Si Belwaten ang mabilis ang wifi at ang mabilis mag-isip. Okay? Exchange of information. That's true. Okay? Next. What's next? Let's have, okay. Oh, meron pa palang isa. In a seminar that Fe attended, the participants were grouped and given a task to perform. When she found the group to which she belonged, she found out that she and her groupmates were from different regions in the Philippines, and they all spoke different languages. Their problem was how they could work together. Planning and decision making. Sa number 4, saan siya mag-fall? Ito, nasa seminar na naman sila. Uso ang seminar, no? Kasi sa module natin, may seminar parate. Teamwork! Okay, if it belongs to, if one belongs to a group, so that's for teamwork. Kaya, takbo na naman tayo sa common language natin para magkaintindihan. Okay? Now, let's go back to, ano ba talaga, Pilipino? What is our national language ba? Filipino? Filipino? Or Tagalog? Okay, let's find out. Okay? Tama ba sila lahat, ma'am? Maybe tama. Dumaan sa pagkatama. But meron tayong final answer dyan. Ang final natin na, of course, national language. Okay? Look at this. We were colonized by the Spaniards for more than 300 years, right? So, yung mga lola-lola natin, very fluent sila sa Spanish. Okay? So, pinakauna talaga nating Tagalog. Filipino, sabi ni Andrea, Tagalog po, Romilin. Okay? So, ang pinakauna talaga nating language, of course, when we were colonized, of course, the Spanish. Okay? Tapos, from Spanish, we were colonized and then nag-evolve. We were colonized by the Americans. Syempre, nag-evolve din yung language natin. Okay? Kasi medyo matagal-tagal din. Pero unlike Spanish, ang tagal nila, ang Americans, saglit lang. But then, we are very thankful, of course, kasi natuto tayong mag-English. Okay? So, the Americans came, and then the Filipinos learned the English language. That until now, we are benefiting because it is a universal language. From English, sabi ng Pinoy, hindi pwedeng, dapat meron tayong sarili. Of course, that is the ultimate goal. Hindi pwedeng galing sa ibang bansa. Kaganon, no? So, Tagalog was hailed, acknowledged as the national language in 1937. And nag-evolve naman siya. Sabi niya, ang Tagalog kasi sobrang ang daming nag-react kasi especially those from other places. Kasi hindi represented yung hindi represented yung language nila. Parang Tagaluzon lang parang ang Tagaluzon lang, ganyan ang nakaintindi, something like that. So, Tagalog should not be the national language. Ang dami nag-protest, no? Hindi pwede Tagalog. Kasi paano na naman kami taga-Visayas at taga-Mindanao? Dapat represented din yung language namin. Although, the people, the Filipinos can still understand Tagalog para fair. Okay? Para fair, dapat hindi Tagalog. Kasi so nag-evolve na naman siya. From Tagalog, it became Filipino. Ang Pilipino, ang dami na naman nag-protest. Para namang Tagalog lang din naman yan. Okay? Parang Tagalog lang naman yan. Wala namang halos pinagkaiba. Okay? So, to solve the problem, ginawa na ngayong Filipino in 1973. Okay? So, from Spanish, English, Tagalog, punta ng Pilipino hanggang Filipino. Pinalitan lang actually yung one letter, no? Okay? Bakit nga ba? Okay? Why? What is the reason behind? Why Tagalog? because Tagalog is widely spoken and is the most understood language in all the regions of the Philippines. It is spoken in Manila, Central and South Central Luzon, the islands of Marinduque, and Mindoro, and some parts of Mindanao. It is not divided into dialects like Visayan, for example. Okay? Watching Marilo Kabankungan, Agcanas. Okay, hey po, good evening. Okay, so Tagalog. Yun ang reason bakit naging Tagalog una yung national language natin. And Tagalog also was the language of the revolution and the Katipunan, two events in our history that we can truly be proud of. Kaya ito yung mga premises, ito yung mga reasons bakit Tagalog ang una nating ginawang national language. Tagalog has always been the language of Manila, the capital city. Since Manila is the capital city, and then Manila speaks Tagalog, so dapat Tagalog. Kaya ang daming nag-protest, hindi pwedeng ganon kasi we are Filipinos. Pareho lang tayo Pilipino. So, nag-evolve from Tagalog. Okay, look at this Tagalog ah. Ang Tagalog kasi, napakalalim. Look at Salumpwet, means chair. Salimpapaw means airplane. Sipnayan means mathematics. Aside from many people were protesting or were parang hindi naman dapat represented din yung language namin. One problem was seen at that time was napakalalim ng Tagalog. Okay? These are old Filipino Tagalog words, malalim na Tagalog. So imagine someone saying this daily. Binigyan ako ng salumpwet sa Salimpapaw upang mag-aral ng Sipnayan. Hala, ang hirap, no? Parang, ano yung pinagsasabi? Okay, just like the Bisaya. Ang Bisaya, may maralim at malalim na mga salita ang Bisaya. Okay? So, parang ang hirap niyang intindihin at ang haba. And that is the original Tagalog. Okay? So, to solve the problem, sige, gawin na lang nating Pilipino. O bakit na naman Pilipino? To show that the national language was not really Tagalog but just based on it. Ganon lang din. Diniba lang nila para lang masabi na hindi siya Tagalog ang national language. Okay? So ginawa siyang Pilipino. Okay? Hango sa country natin, Pilipino. So nag-evolve siya. Hanggang sa ang Pilipino is just based on Tagalog and it still uses old words. At the same time, ang dami niyang ang konti lang ng variation niya. Kumbaga hindi siya masyadong parang hindi siya hindi siya fair. Hindi siya galing sa iba't ibang languages in the Philippines. So ginawa nga yung Filipino. Anong kaiba ng Filipino to Filipino? Filipino now includes many elements from different local and foreign languages spoken in the Philippines. Kaya nandun na yung English, nandun na yung Bisaya. Okay, may mga words na pareho lang ng Bisaya. Okay? Ang katunog Bisaya. Okay? Yuta, lupa. Okay? Bahay, balay. Magkatunog. So, madali siyang aralin, madali siyang makarelate ang mga tao kasi nga represented yung mga languages from all over the Philippines, including foreign languages. The Spanish, the English, kaya ang dami natin sa Filipino language natin na hango or derived from Spanish and English, even Latin. Okay? Marami tayo. Kaya we have very rich language, national language. Ang rich niya kasi it's a fusion. It is a fusion of many different languages na nabuo natin as ito na itong national language natin, itong Filipino. In 1973, Constitution stated that the new language to be called Filipino should be developed and eventually adopted as the common national language of the Philippines and to be taught in all schools, medium of instruction, of course, aside from English, in schools. Okay? Okay? So balik tayo from Spanish to English to Tagalog in 1937 to Filipino in 1959 hanggang naka-arrive na tayo sa Filipino in 1973. Okay? Okay, let's remember. What is the time now? Okay, here. A language is a system of communication used by a great number of people. Okay? Yun na yung ano natin. Amazing. First time hearing this, ashamed of myself. I know, ma'am. No. Yes, usually yung mga malalalim na words natin in Filipino, no, medyo salipapaw pala ang airplane. Okay? I honestly, I encountered Salimpapaw sa isang movie before, kay FPJ pa. So until now, tumatak siya, ay, ang airplane, akala ko eroplano na yung Tagalog, no? Or ang Tagalog, Filipino noon. Hindi pala, may pinakamalalim pala na masalita for airplane, that is salimpapaw or salimpapaw. Ano, ang amazing, no? Pero, kung tutusin, ano na siya, kumbaga, hindi na natin ginagamit kasi, kaya we were very amazed when we first encountered these words. Okay, saling suso. Hirap na, saling suso. Ang saling suso kasi bra. Okay? So, mahirap siyang gamitin kasi there could be a connotation of it. Okay? So, hindi. Kailangan nating mag-create. So, ginawa na siyang bra. So, I mean, say, English is part of our national language na rin. Okay? Kasi fusion na siya. A dialect is a different version of a certain language spoken by a smaller group of people. Okay. Yan. Next. Parang napaaga ngayon. Parang, okay, teamwork. Parang napaaga ko ngayon. I did not expect this. Okay, we have 8 major languages spoken in the Philippines like Ilocano, Pangasinan, Pampanga, Tagalog, Bicol, Cebuano, Hiligaynon, Waray, Samaranon. How about you? Ilan yung languages or dialects na alam nyo? Okay? Let's look at the comment section. Ilan yung language niyo na alam? Okay? For those who speak more than one language, you're very lucky, no? If you come from different, or you're not from Manila, or you're not from NCR, and then you can speak Cebuano or Ilocano, no? You're very versatile. Okay? 3, Bel Waten. Ano po ito? Filipino? Let's include English. Or if you know Spanish, then go. Okay? 3, very good. Okay? Kaya yung mga anak natin, parang automatic sila if they're Tagalog, automatic na 2 kasi children nowadays are taught in English na rin. Right? Okay? Kaya, exposed sila sa foreign language. Okay? 3, others 4, others 5, including foreign languages. Okay? Pangasinan, Tagalog, Pampango, English. 4 pala, ma'am. Okay? 4 ang alam nyo na language. Okay? So, ako 3. Bisaya, Tagalog, and English, of course. Maupay na gabi, good evening. Ano ang maupay na gabi, Ma'am Reduban? Alin? Saan nga itong language, maupay na gabi? Ano ba ito? Hiligaynon? Hiligaynon po ba ito? Maupay na gabi? Or Bicolano? Bicol? Okay? Bicol ba itong maupay na gabi? English, Tagalog, Waray, Bisaya, Dharma, Mi, Katoy, Labos. 4 din, no? Ay, ang swerte nito. Pag 4, ako bakit 3 lang? 3 lang talaga. Ang hirap din kasi aralin yung language. English, Tagalog, Bisaya. Okay, Reduban, Alin. Pareho tayo, Ma'am Reduban, Alin. Okay? Yan. English, Tagalog, si Ma'am Pauline Mayor Goyena. English and Tagalog. If you are from Manila or NCR and ang province mo ay Laguna, Batangas, malapit lang. So no choice ka kundi Tagalog ka. Okay? Waray po, waray, maupay na gabi. Maupay na gabi sa mga taga Waray, mga taga Samar. Samar ba ang Waray po? Okay? Maayong gabi sa mga taga Cebu and Mindanao. Okay, sa Visayas and Mindanao. Ayan, Waray. Maupay na gabi. Okay? Next. A national language can help us in the following ways. Okay? Ito, parati nating tandaan ito ha. It helps us communicate with each other more easily. Okay? Kaya, we should be proud of our language. Wherever we go to, dapat proud ka. Proud kang Bisaya, proud kang Ilocano, proud kang Bicol, proud kang Hilikaynon. Mayong buntag, Bisaya po, maray nagabanggi, Bicol. Okay, mayong buntag, yes, ay na Bisaya. Marhay nagabanggi, Bicol. Marhay na banggi, okay, Bicol. It helps us communicate with each other more easily. And it gives us get a sense of national identity. Wag natin kalimutan. We will always go back to this saying by Jose Rizal, ang sino mang, what is that? Ang sino mang hindi marunong lumikon or gumamit sariling wika ay higit pa sa isang malansang isda, something like that. And that is very true. Wherever you go, kahit napunta ka sa ibang bansa, Italian, ito yung mga mahirap na mga foreign language natin, you will never forget your language. Para siyang imposible. Pwede mo siyang makalimutan some words but can never be erased from your mind. No? Kaya we always have this pride. Because we should always think na that we belong. Hindi tayo floating lang on earth. Kasi pag sabihin mong Pinoy ka and you speak Filipino wherever you go, that means that you belong to a certain group, you belong to a country, you belong to a certain group of people. No? So meron kang national identity for yourself also. Kaya wag na wag kalimutan. Especially if you're from Mindanao or Visayas and you speak, you go to Manila, okay? You go to Manila. Pagbalik mo ng Cebu or si Visayas and Mindanao, please do not forget your first language or first dialect. Okay? Because that's part of your asset. That's part of your pride as a person, as a human being. Okay? Kaya wag natin ikahiya na ay Bisaya tayo. Punta pa naman ako ng Manila. Ay kailangan ko din magtagalog. Syempre, of course, you'll have to. Okay, you don't have other choice but to learn the language. But please, when you go back to your place, be proud and as much as you can, mag-Bisaya ka or mag-Ilocano ka, mag-Bicol ka because you belong there. Okay? You belong there. Okay? It gives us, hindi pa pala na. Okay, it helps in the social, economic, and political growth of our country. Okay? Pag sabihin nating social, economic, political growth of our country, okay? Pag dito lang concentrated sa ating country, of course, we use Filipino. Kapag hindi tayo nagkakaintindihan ng mga Mindanao, hindi nagkakaintindihan sa Bisaya, ang Bisaya, hindi ka makaintindihan sa Luzon, walang growth. We will not progress. We will not grow as human beings. We will not progress as a country. Now, galing kang Philippines, how would you communicate with other people in other countries? Kaya we have Filipino, we also have English, the national language, the universal language. Kaya these two are very important. Kaya kapag galing kang Visayas and Mindanao or you're not original Tagalog or you're not Tagalog, then please learn the language. Kaya tayo may Filipino subject sa school, which is mahirap, no? Mahirap ng Filipino subject. That's one of the subjects na mahirap. Para sa akin mahirap aralin ang Filipino. Kasi that's of course counterpart of English, especially the grammar part. Pero ang hirap niyang aralin. Bakit kaya ang hirap niyang aralin ay sarili namang atin? Ano? But it is very interesting to know more of our language, of our national language, aside from our dialect or our original language. Okay? Next. Ay, nag-thank you na agad. Sorry. Okay? Nag-thank you na agad. Parang ang aga ko nga. Ang aga ko today. I'm so sorry. Hindi ko na tansya yung oras ko. But then, I'm very glad to be with you tonight. Okay? I'm very glad because sinamahan niyo ako from 6 p.m. sharp until 6:42 or kahit hanggang 6:45 tayo. Okay? Thank you kasi hindi kayo muna kumain ng hapunan or maybe you're eating while watching the ETUlay. Okay? And sa mga ALS learners natin, sana may mga ALS learners tayo, no? Sa mga teachers na viewers natin for tonight, thank you, ma'am. Thank you, sir, for accompanying me. This is our last session for today. Okay, it's always the ALS, okay? ALS subjects or ALS class from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. Yung dalawang subjects na yon, puro ALS na yon. Kaya I hope if you have friends, if you have relatives na ALS learner, tulungan natin, especially yung mga teacher natin, no? Especially yung mga may neighbors tayo, tulungan natin. Sabi, attend ka after ng work mo. Kasi it would help them answer their modules, right? Kaya sabihan nyo na may ALS tayo, may ALS subject tayo, may ALS tutorial tayo from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. from Monday to Friday, okay? Pero ang ETUlay natin ha, please do not forget, of course, pag may mga anak kayo, yung students nyo, you could also refer your students sa ating ETUlay online tutorial from 9 a.m. of course to 7 p.m. Monday to Friday, okay? Wala na tayong ma-shout out. Thank you so much. Pauline, Belle, Redulan, test the student po. Okay, Grad and the mother. Glad to learn more. Si Belle Waten pala is test the student. Very good. Saludo ako sa inyo, no? Especially itong mga nagte-TESDA talaga. TESDA, ang kapangyarihan ng mga graduate dyan sa TESDA. Okay? Kasi mean to say, gusto nyong matuto at gusto nyong mag-work, okay? At gusto nyong makapagtapos, okay? And a mother, glad to more, okay? Pauline, Reduban, Alin, sino pa to? Romilin, Dharma, sino pa? Marilu, Aish, okay? Peralta, Michelle Aquino, sino pa tong mga ano natin? Ito. So I will not forget your names. Babalikan ko to, and then one of these days I hope you could still watch our session, ha? Yung ALS English natin, magro-rotate lang kami ni Tutor Mary Ann and Tutor Sam. Kaming tatlo po sa English, ALS English every 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. Every Monday. Okay, thank you so much. I hope to see you again next Monday with Tutor Mary Ann or Tutor Sam. Okay, ang ganda lang lesson natin niyo po. Thank you, Reduban, Alin. See you po. Good night, everybody.
Ang bilis ng oras, no? Natapos na naman ang ating ETUlay online tutorial sa araw na ito. Ikaw ba ay may mga bagong natutuhan? Kung opo, abangan bukas ang ating mga kaabang-abang na ETUlay program. Gamitin ang hashtag ETUlay Level Up. Kita-kits bukas!